Shout out to this visitor center because did you guys even see it? It is like so perfectly blended into the landscape around it. Like it's made of the same type of rock. I thought that was so cool. And right here you see a really good up close example of the rock formations. It's made out of Aztec sandstone. As it turns out, Valley of Fire is Nevada's very first state park, and it was established in 1934. I also learned that the rock formations are from the Jurassic period and that they were made by wind. As we continue through the park, I really just couldn't help but to be in awe. It was really like nothing I've ever seen before, and I was so surprised that it was only an hour outside of Las Vegas, which makes it a really great day trip if you're visiting the area. I also have to say, you guys, the camera did a great job at picking up what this place actually looks like. I think it looks very close to what it looks like in person. Obviously better in person, but pretty close. At this point, all of the cars began to stop, and there's our reason why. For anybody who doesn't know, that's a bighorn sheep, and we will see a few more here in just a moment. Judging by the way that they're behaving, I am guessing that this isn't an unusual occurrence for them. They seem pretty chill. Here we are at our first stop, White Domes Loop Trail. This is the very beginning of the trail, and I will say we didn't do the whole thing, but I imagine that this is one of the more challenging parts of it just because it's very soft sand and you're walking up a hill. It had us a little winded, not gonna lie. But you get really good views of the rocks right off the bat. You don't need to walk very far into the trail if you don't want to get a really good view. Another cool thing about this trail is that it has remnants of a movie set from the 1965 film The Professionals. So you can actually go look at that on this trail. There is also a slot canyon on this trail. So there's a lot to see here. And again, you don't have to walk very far into it to get a spectacular view. I think the people in front of us were going to go do a photo shoot, which honestly, what a great idea. I bet the photos turned out fabulous. At this point, I already knew that I would come back to this park, and when I do, I'm definitely going to do the whole trail. Now on to the hike we came here to do, Fire Wave. Here's the beginning of the Fire Wave Trail. Just for your awareness, there was no obvious sign that this trail was here. There is a sign on the other side of the road though, so just keep your eyes peeled and grab a map. That will be helpful. Alex stopped to tie his shoe, so here's a little panoramic view for you. At this point, I started to geek out over all of the colors in the rocks, and I was saying how it looked like rainbow sherbet. Sherbet. Hate that word. But I don't know, it looked like ice cream to me, like different colored ice cream, and I was talking about it for a long time. So, sorry to anybody who heard me, but I mean, look at it. It's like yellow and orange and red and blue, purple. It was awesome, and here I am geeking out about it again. So, shortly after the ice cream, we come over here, and I thought this looked like bacon. And then just like that, we arrived at Firewave. This was a very easy hike, and it didn't take long to get to at all. I definitely recommend doing it if you can. Sorry, you can't hear me, but basically what I was saying was that the hike was so easy and it only took like 35 minutes to do. So I was just talking about how much I liked it and that I recommend it. They're my new car friends, but they keep falling off the dashboard. This is the baby, the mama and the baby, but they just flew off the dashboard. Okay. So we're now heading back to Las Vegas, and we did choose to go a different way than the way that we came into the park. It does go past Lake Mead. It takes a little bit longer, and it's pretty desolate. I might recommend going when it's a little bit warmer outside. Snack break. Snack bag. Unlock. Courtesy of our friends to Caffeine. Thank you so much for watching, and if you liked this video, please consider subscribing and joining us on more adventures in the future. Thank you so much again.